Who you call a gremlin, bitch? Yo, what up, Togo? Thank you for the sub, dude. Thank you. Ow. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, hello everyone, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing good. I was just checking some stuff real quick. Let's see. Let us see. Ogre. Oh boy. This rat or a mouse? I feel like it's up to like each individual whatever they wanna make it to be. I know like rats have usually like bigger, like different type of ears, but hey, again, you want to call it a rat, call it a rat. You want to call it a mouse, call it a mouse. Fine. I think the thing is like by her nose, she's more of a rat, but ears are more of a mouse-like. I like it either way. Alright. Alrighty. Rodent? Yeah, I guess like that would be like a better way of saying it, like a rodent. Cause like I was also planning on doing like, well, I am still planning on doing that. I want to do like a maybe couple skin tone variations. And I want to make one where she looks more like a possum. An opossum. Possum seems funny as fuck. Because the way I came up with this whole thing was I originally wanted to make a fanboy opossum in like a sort of like a sports outfit. Like, you know, the typical sports shorts and like the top. But then I was like, if I only make a fanboy, it's gonna be weird because it's like less people are gonna be interested in it. So I should make something where it's sort of like both potentially. So like right now the idea is to like make both potentially. So it can be a fanboy, but it also can be a like just a regular girl, right? Very like it's up to like each individual. I'm also gonna make it small boobs, and then I'm gonna make the boobs like get even smaller, so it's like just flat chested. The only problem that I have, it's like well, I am gonna give it like lady parts, right? But do I give it a small fanboy peener? A peener. Do I give it a small fanboy peener? That is the that's the question here. Why'd you laugh? Does you like me calling it a peener? Small fanboy peener. Yeah, I guess I might as well position myself as like somebody who makes NSFW models straight up. There's no point in pretending. Oh, you remember the bunny model I made, right, Toggle? Stream the loot creation part. I usually sit in Discord for that. If you ever want to join, I just sit there and just like make that stuff there. So feel free if you want to join up. Remember that bunny? Yeah, like I've been getting DMs regarding it. Like people really like that bunny actually. Yeah, that model was oh, did pretty good actually. It's still doing pretty good. Since I love creating assets as well, what do you feel like is a fair amount of topology for a general set of clothes, like a t-shirt and pants or something along those lines? I don't know. Also, like, assets like t-shirts and pants and shit like that are something that are just boring, to be honest. Like, nobody wants, like, a goddamn shirt when there's, like, already a shit ton of shirts out there. Plus, like, almost everyone has, like, some level of like editing skill, so if they want to like customize their shirt with like a color or logo or whatever, everyone can usually already do it. Making assets is probably one of the most I don't want to shit on your parade, but it's a waste of time. I think so, at least in my opinion. It's a waste of time. Like, I'm saying this because I just want to say that don't settle for less. Do not settle for doing like some like easy work or easy job or something like that. Just diversify, get better. Just get better. Honestly, just get better. For people that don't know how to do stuff and ask about it since they say they can't make things from scratch. Cool. Are they paying any money for it? Are they willing to pay any money for it? You think like people are gonna pay like 20 bucks for a shirt? Okay, let's say like you made a shirt. You seem to know way more about this than I do, right? Clearly, because you've been doing this way longer than I have. Let's talk, sure. So you make a shirt. How much are you thinking of selling it? Because I can tell you, you're not selling a goddamn shirt and pants for more than $5. You're not. Maybe $10. But then how many times are you gonna sell it? One time, twice, 3 times? Okay, 5 people buy it. Like, that's it. How many pants and shirts and like stuff like that are you gonna make? And then another thing is like, well, if you know what the fuck you're talking about, why the fuck are you asking me things? You're coming to me with the questions, I'm giving you an answer, and you're like, no, that's not how it is. Okay. Why the fuck are you asking me questions then? If you know better than I do. Weird. Weird. Don't pretend you answer my question in the slightest. Okay, so you just want to argue with me. Okay, gotcha. Give me a second. Where are you? I'm not in the mood for arguing on dumb shit like this. I'm sorry. Good luck. Is it one big commission for all these furry models? No, I'm just doing it out of my own will. Well, that was interesting. No, it was not. Pretty fucking boring. I'm just defer. Not really, but. For even more popular models, people sell 100 of those sets. I just came here to ask another fellow creator about stuff. I didn't expect an ego trip. Ego trip! Holy shit! Jesus Christ! Wait, I really don't want to argue with him. I really fucking hate this shit. You know why I hate it? He comes here without giving me any information, right? He asks me a question from a standpoint of like him being a newbie. I give him an answer from the little information that I have, and then he goes like, actually, I'm a creator and I create clothes, and your answer is invalid now. Like, what the fuck is this dumb shit, dude? Like, at least give me a full information so I don't go off of like the breadcrumbs. Fucking idiot, dude. Jesus Christ. Ego trip. That you aren't having an ego trip, and I think he left the stream. Oh, I don't care. No, the problem is like, it's like post information. Like, whenever you read this type of chat, somebody might come to the conclusion, but that's like post, like after the information has been actually given. And I answered the question before I had any information regarding this guy. Fucking woofy motherfucker. Why are people... Who's ego tripping, dude? You're the one ego tripping in this case. God, dude, fucking dog shit. I hate this type of shit, dude. Yeah, just give me a limited information so that... Oh, hi, hey, dude. You answered the question that I originally asked and just said, don't do it, a waste of time. Okay, you came to Twitch chat to argue. Let's argue, sure, why not? Okay, look. You came to my chat, right? And you asked me a question without giving me any backstory to what you're doing. Look, I stream to a bunch of people and... Well, nah, I don't stream to a bunch of people. I'm actually not that big of a streamer. But I do have people coming to this stream asking me questions about stuff like this, and 99% of the time, people like this are beginners. They don't know what the fuck they're doing, so I usually try to tell them to do more, right? Like, if you feel upset by me saying that you should have tried more, well, that's retarded. There's nothing wrong with doing more or learning more or something like that. I didn't even shit on you or anything like that, right? Right. Let's continue now. So you come here, you ask me a question without giving me any backstory to what you're doing or how you're doing all that stuff. So obviously my first assumption is going to be that you're somebody who is new at this and you want to get into this shit and do some stuff and do model creation, which is perfectly fine, right? Right, let's continue on. So if that is the case, all I want to do in a case like that is just tell you to, like, well, pursue something else. Because I feel like doing assets, and that's what I said exactly, right? I said, in my opinion, I said, asset creation is not necessarily something to pursue because, like, sure, you can sell like a shirt or two or pant or two or whatever the fuck. And then what? Like, how many pants and how many shorts and how many fucking other, like, small assets are you gonna do, right? That's it. Now, you saying that I'm ego tripping and all that dumb shit is just straight up retarded. I'm still gonna call that out. It's fucking retarded. What you should have done is you should have come here. And here's another thing. You're actually being very fucking disingenuous. Why are you asking me how much you should sell stuff for when you're already selling that and you already have some sort of a business going on? So what the fuck is your problem then? Why are you being so disingenuous? And like, I hate shit like this. I really this is not the first time this happens. When if somebody comes in and it's like, oh, like, I want to get a model from you. Like, how much is gonna cost me? And then I go and check, and they're doing models themselves. Like, please. I'm not gonna sit here and act like a victim, by the way. You are still being a fucking manipulative, a fucking disingenuous retard, by the way. You could have just told me that you already do, like, what, like, and then why the fuck are you asking me if you're already doing it yourself? I didn't ask how much I should sell them for. What are you? I don't want to do this. You want to argue with me? I don't want to argue with you. Like first stream of the week, and I get this right away. I fucking. What song is this? It's a what is this? Yeah, I'm gonna link in the chat. I don't want to start my fucking stream weeks like this, though. I just want to chill, just some modeling. Like, why do I get like people arguing with me? Didn't know it was that. All right. Don't be mad, we'll get you Kassenkuchen. Peace. Wait, is this God, I forgot what her name is. Is this Sopio? What up, Sopio? What playlist are you listening to? I think it's like just a bunch of auto songs. That's about it. Ego tripping. God, like that got me, dude. That really fucking got me. Why did he have to say it like that? They open a shawarma named Shonzo Shawarma. Oh yeah, you know the funny thing is people actually do not know who the OG Shonzo in Georgia is specifically. So the OG Shonzo in Georgia was actually a comedian, but he's like a comedian from like the 90s basically. So a lot of people don't actually know him. And like Shonzo for me is just like it's a nickname. It's my nickname from childhood, basically. And I always went with it, basically. Like, people always used to just call me Shonzo, right? When I was a kid. It has to do with my last name. Like, my last name is basically very similar to the nickname. So people just called me that. Also, that actor is, like, a little bit chubby, right? Well, actually, he's not chubby. He's fat. And as a kid, I was chubby, basically. And it was like a combination of me being chubby and the actor being called that. It was also his like pseudonym. It was also his nickname, basically. His actual name is like something totally different. It's not even close to that, right? So yeah, like kids just called me that, and then just like it just stuck with me. But then I also stuck with it. And then, especially on the internet, nobody knows who the fuck that dude is. And the funny part is, in another Discord, like some Georgians were asking me, some Georgians were asking me if who is the OG, me or him. So it's like Zoomers basically do not know who the OG is. So they think I am the OG. Beat Saber when? Dude, what the fuck? Did you just go through my YouTube channel and just saw old Beat Saber song, videos? It's funny because my wife just asked me today to test if like Beat Saber works properly. I did hear about Shenzo from my boyfriend. You millennials are familiar with a lot of Georgians come your Discord. No, I'm just in another Discord where there are a bunch of Georgians and they found out what I do basically. Like they know my YouTube. I mean, it's obvious because I was with my normal Discord account, so like they were like, oh wait, this guy has like YouTube and shit like that. Yeah, I'll unban that wolf guy. Why not? He's a smug piece of shit, but I believe in how do I unban him? I don't even know how to unban him. Well, rip, I don't know how to unban him. He's just some furry dude. He's being a fucking retard. It's okay. It's fine. Let me unban him. In Wolfie. I misspoke about pricing, and then he was like, oh, like, I didn't even ask you about prices. Here. If he comes back, he can come back. I'm a furry technically. Oh no, I closed. I. I like that on his Twitter it says never let a circumstance define you. Should live by those words. Alright. We're asking 3D banter related questions. No, he asked me something about like what should be the poly count for shirts and stuff like that, without giving me any prior information about what they do, right? And I for like selling, right? And let me reread that. Creating assets as well. So creating assets means that like he's probably selling it, right? That's the assumption. It's a fair assumption. It's a good assumption. About a total set of clothes like t-shirt and pants. So yeah, he asked me like question about topology, like what should be the fair amount, because assets mean that if you're creating assets, then means that you're selling assets, right? All I told him that like creating assets like shirts and pants is probably not as profitable, and that he should just pursue to do something better than that, implying that maybe he should do models or something like that. But okay, even if you don't understand the implication, why get upset at that? But then he gets upset at me telling them he should just pursue something else, and tells me that like actually I'm wrong. He's already doing it and he's already selling a bunch of assets and stuff. And I was like, okay, but then why the fuck are you asking me a question? If you're the one selling assets and you're doing okay, why the fuck do you need my opinion on it? I don't make any assets. But then he tries to like divert that conversation to, oh, I didn't ask you about selling, I was asking about polygons. But it's still like within the same, like it is within the realm of the conversation. It's whatever. That's why I said like he's being disingenuous. Alright, whatever. I hate whenever people say that I have huge ego or some shit like that. I genuinely try to be like humble, actually. And I worked so hard throughout the years to like quell like with my anger issues, with my ego issues and all that shit throughout the years. Whenever somebody tells me that shit, it genuinely fucking pisses me off. Because hey, I'm a Georgian, yeah. Eastern European, yep. I have ego issues. Well, I had ego issues. I just ignore them, I don't know. Yeah, but like there's not a lot of chats. Obviously, I still read like those messages and I answer them and whatnot. Hey, whatever. Moving on. I just ask about poly count, just Google, my dude. Well, he was probably trying to make small talk or whatever, and then he just didn't like my answer because I told him to just stop doing what he's doing. Well, I didn't tell him that. I said that maybe he should do something better than assets, which is true, by the way. Like, I really think that like asset making is I really do think that if you're trying to get into 3D modeling and you're only going to be making assets, you're doing a disservice to yourself. I genuinely think that, by the way. And why I think that way is because you're limiting yourself to like knowledge and like getting better at what you do. Like, I really do think that. Well, asset making is cool and fun and all that shit, right? Ultimately, your goal should be to, like, do better. There's nothing wrong with that. If somebody came to me and said, like, hey, Shonzo, you should do better, that's fine. You know, the funny part is, for the past, like, week, that's literally all I've been getting from people. People have been DMing me about the bunny model that I did, and they've been telling me that like I should have done this better, I should have done that better, this better. And you know what the funny part is? Not a single time I've gotten mad over that or pissed. If anything, I was happy. I was genuinely happy that people came to me and were giving me feedback. Now, on top of feedback, they were also giving me praise. They were saying that like I did a great model, it's a very good model, it's a very well made, it's pretty, all that stuff. And then on top of that, they were also telling me that like I should improve on this aspect, I should improve on that aspect. And again, I was surprised by myself, to be honest, because I was not angry. I was happy that I was actually receiving feedback, which is funny. And I even told that to my wife. I told her like, what surprises me in all of this is that I'm actually not upset at this. So you understand whenever some dumb motherfucker comes in and tells me that I have ego, like why it pisses me off, right? Because my lived experience is way fucking different. And I really fucking hate whenever people say dumb shit like that. Ego. Constructive feedback is kind of appreciation. Yeah, and especially like you have to understand the bunny model is a paid model. So obviously like people that are buying it and coming to me with a feedback, that's a fair feedback. You know, the funny part is the first person that DM'd me, they sort of had like a little bit of a like aggressive tone, like a tiny bit of an aggressive tone, because like there was like some issues with the model, right, with shape keys. And I answered them like, because, and when I got that DM, I was actually very happy that like somebody pointed out that to me, because I can now go and fix it, right? Because the last thing I want to do is like models sitting there with like some issues, right? And then people having problems with it. So the moment I received that thing, first thing that I did, I thanked the guy. I was like, dude, thank you so much for telling me this. I went ahead and just fixed that shit on the model. And then I made a post about it that like, yeah, there was like this error, so make sure to download it and all that shit, right? So you understand, like, when a dumb motherfucker like this tells me that I have ego, okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm a little bit autistic when it comes to things like that. I get stuck with things for like a day. Who has time and money to afford art? Or maybe the remote. Bredge. There. It's something. Mr. Skull, what up, Mr. Skull? How am I? Not bad, actually. Notice how well disciplined you are. Am I? Am I? Thanks. Honestly, if not for stream, I don't think I would be as disciplined. I've been saying this for years. Like, streaming is like literally a way to for me to have like a specific time throughout the day for me to like sit the fuck down and do shit, right? And not be a lazy piece of shit. I'm not really a lazy piece of shit, but it also like gives me like a dedicated time of the day, right? It's the same. Few days in a row and finish models quite quickly. This stuff takes massive amount of time. Oh, you mean like that? Is it like that hard for you Zoomers to actually like work a couple days in a row? Is it a Zoomer problem that you just cannot like work couple days in a row and then just take a rest at the end of the week? Maybe it's like an age thing. You know what? I'm gonna give you a like one thing that like, and you're probably a little bit young, right? You are young. You're in like mid-20s, I remember, right? I'll give you a good advice. I know like it's a little bit hard in like while living in Georgia to like do that to a certain extent, but I'll still tell you. So work hard and rest hard. That's something that I'm still not very good with, but I've been better with it like throughout the years. And then what that means is that like as much as you like do a lot of work and you know do like shit, like also take good rests basically, right? Like rest equivalent to how much and how you work. You worked good this week, get a good rest. Go like somewhere, like I don't know. And you don't have to really like spend a lot of money too. Like that's another thing. There are many ways of like chilling without really spending a lot of money. Other stuff. What other stuff? Hopefully nothing related to like bedroom or something, because that would be fucking weird. Going in a bedroom with your boyfriend or something turns on Shonzo's stream. I'm joking. Commenters. I'm joking. I'm sorry. Sorry if it was too much. Planning trip to Kiev. Oh shit. What you gonna do in Kiev? Me and my boys, we chill in Kiev. Kiev. Work hard. Chill hard. Work hard. Chill hard. Did you wait? Early birthday celebration. I know it's funny. I met my cousin the other day. Oh yeah, did you go to graveyard? No? What the hell? Did you not have like your parents take you to graveyard when you were a kid? Like to your like grandpa or grandma or something like that? Is that yeah, just my... No, like seriously. No joke. Or maybe like your boyfriend's like relatives or some shit like that. Wait, do you still have a boyfriend or you guys are married already? Married when? Went to his dad's? Oh, did you not go with him? You probably should have actually, but I mean, hey, you do you, girl. He didn't want to. Well, he didn't want you to go there. Is that what it is? Wait, what? When we do, you'll be invited. I was gonna say, like, are you gonna invite me? I'll come. Wait, I've only been to like one wedding before. I kid you not. What I was gonna ask is like, in Georgia, like, have you? Well, first of all, have you been to any other weddings? Second thing is, in Georgia, when you're invited to weddings, are you supposed to like bring gifts or some shit like that? And then if you do, like what type of gifts? Cause like usually, well not usually, but the one time I went to the wedding, it was like gold and diamond ring, very expensive by the way. Really? You just fucking give them like shit like that? Well, it was your best friend, so it makes sense. But like, what do you do like when you're going to like a wedding of like people? Like if I came to your wedding, like I'm not gifting you a goddamn gold and diamond ring. Like, who the fuck are you, right? But like, what would be acceptable gift basically from me to you? Other previous weddings I was to, they collected massive amounts of money, like 12k to 15k. Oh, like so money works too? Wait, so you're telling me that I should give you money? Yo, let's ask Chad, let's ask Grok. Let's ask Grok. Since I'm an asocial autistic man. I'm not really that autistic. What is an acceptable gift to give on wedding in Georgia? You have no obligation. Yeah. I like this actually. So in Georgia, the country also known as Sakartvelo, The most common and widely acceptable wedding gift is cash, given in an envelope. This is practical tradition that helps the couple start their new life together, often to cover wedding costs or set up their household. This actually makes sense. So like cash in an envelope is a very good and tried thing to do, I feel like. Cash in an envelope is pretty good. Typical cash gift amount. For a regular guest or friend, 100 GEL is often mentioned as a standard baseline. Alright, you're getting 100 GEL. Close friends or family usually give more, 200 to 500 lari, depending on your relationship and budget. Okay, I'll give you 150, okay? You're like, you come to my chat, you know? Sure. The exact amount can vary by region, how close you are to the couple, and the scale of wedding. It's better to give bit more than too little if you're unsure. Cash is presented in a nice envelope, sometimes decorated with a card, and is often handed during the reception or recorded in a guest book ledger at the event. If you prefer not to give only cash, this option will work well. Household items or practical things for a new home. Kitchenware, linens, or appliances. Yes, sometimes give the instead of the individual money. Gold jewelry, expensive wine, a combination of cash plus personal or symbolic item like flowers. Flowers is like, I feel like flowers is like a waste of time. I don't like trashy tapa and vetro. Look. If I gifted you a cool cast iron burger grill, you would love that shit, dude. Trust me. You would absolutely love a fucking cast iron grill. Cause then your boy would cook you some burgers and you would be happy. And every time he would cook burgers, you'd be like, damn, dude. This was such a good gift. Where's that? Burger grill. Metal grill. I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about. Give me a second. It's a... Is it like a gas stove metal? Yeah, there we go. I found it. Not metal, but cast iron. Oh, yes, dude. Let's go. I'll show you. This shit is like a must, dude. I recently bought it. It's so fucking good. Alright. It's basically like this. Maybe this is a bad image of it. It can also be like this. But I would not recommend with handles. Probably burn away anyways. But yeah, something like this, dude. So you can put this on a gas stove, right? And this shit acts like a real grill, straight up. My boyfriend had something like this. Yeah, this shit, it's so fucking good, dude. I recently bought it. There's this place, it's called like Bunkeri. It's like stuff from US. You know, like when people like buy pallets on like Amazon. So there's this one guy in Georgia who buys pallets, and then he brings that shit to Georgia here, right? And then he has a store and he sells this shit there. So he had this. I randomly remembered it the other day. I was like, I wonder if that store is gonna have that. So me and my wife went there. We were going through it, and bam, dude. And that shit was there, and I was like, holy shit, dude, that's so lucky. You know the funny part is, I bought it 1 week, right? And then the next week we went there and I was like, huh, I wonder if they're gonna have a burger press. You know what a burger press is? Like this shit. It's basically to like flatten your fucking burgers so you can make like well, it's just for flattening, and also it's for specifically making God Dash, what are those called? Like when it's like flat burgers? Dash, what is it called when it's flat burgers? Smash burgers. It's to make smash burgers. Dude, smash burgers are so good. You guys are the same age and you have been interested into this stuff. He does like a millennial male thing. Millennial men? I think it's not necessarily a millennial thing. I think it's more so like, you know what the thing is? I honestly started cooking for my wife. Like straight up. I just wanted to like treat her to like some good homemade stuff, right? So I learned how to make burgers. Because we used to buy burgers, but then the problem is in Georgia, whenever you're buying burgers from a place, they're inconsistent. Like sometimes you get good burgers, sometimes you get shitty burgers, right? So I was like, huh, why not just cook it at home? So like first couple times it was shit, obviously, right? But then I got the hang of it, right? Then I understood like what are the good temperatures and the ways to cook it and all that shit, right? Men should cook for their gals. You should. Well, they should, but I was also gonna say, if you want your man to cook for you, be nice to him. Be nice to your man, alright? You gotta be nice to your man is gonna be nice to you. If you like truly obviously love him and you're like planning on staying with him for the rest of your life and stuff like that, right? I mean, in the kitchen for obvious reasons. Well, he cooks, I clean, perfect balance. Hey, dude, even though like you say like, oh, you just keep saying I'm a millennial, but the thing is, I actually do believe in like, look, if you can make more money, right? Hey, I'm all for it, alright? I just don't like whenever like, whether it's mostly men, I would say. Cause like women, you guys are like, well, you still have to like raise children and shit like that, so it's like, okay, it's fine. But like what I dislike is whenever men are useless. I really hate useless men, dude. Soy fucking useless man is the worst, dude. But I also do not like in Georgia we have this like tendency, so like, I mean, you seem to have gotten lucky with your dude, so like, you know, there is a tendency with this like lazy piece of shit men as well, right? Where like they don't do anything, they don't work, their mother or like somebody else is like abroad working, sending them money and shit like that. Just like usually just like disgusting men, right? Like they're walking around with like newest iPhones while like not having a single cent in their pocket. Like fucking retards. It's good. Grew up around very responsible men who taught me well. Oh, that's lucky. Where did you what area of Georgia did you grow up in? Cause like it's very rare, like I mean, I guess like you're more so talking about your family, I would imagine. Tbilisi, no, yeah, but what area? Tbilisi is big. Well, it's small, but it's big. There's like various like sub areas in Tbilisi. Like you don't have to say actual street, just like the region, like Gldani, fucking Sanzona, like Varketili, Vake, like which one? I'm supposed to do this in public chats, right? Mostly in the suburbs, basically. Me, I was in Sanzona, basically. Well, I was there. I grew up there, so. I mean, I don't live there anymore, obviously. But, dude, Sanzona was like... I guess it was not too bad. I've seen, like, worse... But you know the thing with Sanzona is, I actually got a little bit lucky that I was in specifically the area where like kids are actually decent. Cause I swear to God, kids around that area were so fucking bad, it's insane. Cause almost every fucking area in Sanzona is also like full of this like criminal type of like kids. And I don't know how the fuck I got so lucky that like I was in a very decent area. Like adults and kids were actually like fairly like well mannered. It's actually insane. Anyone else told me that kids, even adults, are not neat? Where? Like in general across Georgia, or you mean like in specific areas? The biggest problem, something that you probably did not experience at all, but I'll tell you anyways, was basically a lot of like criminal activity. I don't know like how, in what circumstances you grew up, but like back in my days, especially after Soviet Union like fell apart, right? We had a lot of this like, I don't know how to call them, like outlaws, Kurdevi, and like Anoniri Kurdevi, you know what I'm talking about, right? And like the thing is, like kids, right? They always were trying to act like them, you know? Like they were trying to act like this like criminals. Cause like they had sort of like their own laws and shit like that, you know, like code of like outlaw code and shit like that basically, right? So kids, I remember like specifically my I had like a best friend basically, and his little brother from the very childhood, he was like, shit dude, he was like, how old was he? I think when I was 12 he was like 8. Like since that age he was talking about how he wanted to when he grows up he wanted to become a criminal, like an outlaw. They are still a thing, right? Kurdabi? You know what the thing is? If you want like a tiny bit of history, they basically got fucked in the ass during Saakashvili times. Cause the thing is, like when Saakashvili came in power, he basically said that like no more like letting criminals go for things like burglaries or theft. He said like everyone in prison. Every motherfucker is gonna go to prison basically. And that worked. It worked quite fucking good. And you know the funny part is, you know, like you probably know like tiny bit about politics and you probably heard that like Nazis are bad. Well, not like Nazis, but I mean like national movement, right? It was bad in Georgia because like they were treating like prisoners bad. Yeah, except like first of all, that was all a lie. And then second of all is, why would you feel bad for criminals? And these are not just like low life, like these are not just like whatever criminals. These are people that were like stealing and killing and like doing like a bunch of like horrible shit. But like with like change of power, basically a new God, I'm going into politics. I just short, like I'm gonna just be short in this. Basically it was like gone for like a lot of years, and then like it came back recently. Actually it actually came back recently. It's like they are like nothing special, like oh someone but someone kills someone and oh my god it's bad part of the time. Wait. He wanted to be a gangster and picked up, yeah, like so like I guess like gangster is like a better wording for this. But yeah, like most kids just wanted to be gangsters, like not even joking. They just all wanted to be gangsters, basically. Which is funny because, like, the thing is, like, if you ask them, right? Like, they live by code, basically, right? And their code is that, like, they respect women and they respect people and they don't do they don't really do any thievery. But the thing is, they still stole from, like, businessmen and people that were trying to, like, actually create something in this country. That's why like private business didn't really exist in Georgia until like Saakashvili came in power, basically, because he actually allowed like people that were creating something in this country to be safe. Because before that, like small stores and shit like that, it was non-existent. Because it was always overrun by these motherfuckers, by criminals. Ah, dude. They let such good times just vanish. All because people had more empathy for criminals than for law-abiding citizens that wanted to make this country better. That's why like almost everyone that works and has a job and has some sort of business, by the way, hates Kotsi. They hate them. And they like Saakashvili because during Saakashvili times, people are actually able to create in this country. They were able to create like wealth and bring wealth from abroad, which was so important for this country. Some of them were good, genuinely good. Who, prisoners? No. So this is like a typical so the idea was that, so you have to understand, whenever you enact a new law, right, and you have to imprison so many people, and by the way, all of these like criminals in Georgia historically were unpunished, right? Like starting from the 90s, after Soviet Union fell apart, all these criminals were not punished. Kurdabi, I mean, they were not all bad, yeah, sure, but they were all like complicit with like some other shit, basically, right? So anyways, what I was saying is like, because like they enacted like new laws, basically there were some mistakes done where it, like some people that were genuinely innocent got in prison. And the whole like propaganda was built on the idea that like, just because like couple innocent people got in prison, the whole system was bad. But the problem is, you can't, like, Georgia was so fucking criminal at those times. Like, it was so highly criminal. You understand that you can't, like, you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs, basically. Of course, there was going to be like some mistakes done, right? But you can't get country in shape without making those mistakes, basically. And that was the whole reason why, you know, why the propaganda worked. But before being arrested, they did have high morals. Hear that some of them were good before arresting. I don't know, man. You know, to every mother, their son is a saint, you know? Especially in Georgia. Oh, my son couldn't have done that. He's a saint. My son wouldn't steal anything from people. There's no way. No way at all. Zeroid plays out of, dude. Kurdabi. I like how you type Kurdabi in Georgia. That's funny as fuck. Fucking Kurdabi, man. Some older kid stole my phone and the cameras caught it and everyone was called to the principal's office. The guy who stole my phone gave me 10-minute lecture of how he wouldn't do it. My son wouldn't do it. He's a saint. Not my boy. You must be lying. Did he at least get in trouble? Please tell me he got in trouble. Please tell me the motherfucker got in trouble. Hi, hello. I said hi, dude. Did you not hear me? Hello? Can you guys not hear me on Twitch? Hello? Okay, good. Don't act retarded, okay? They were very poor and I didn't sue them. She was so mean to me, called me a bunch of awful names, and when the guy was prosecuted, she cried crocodile tears. He was found guilty and then admitted it. My lawyer suggested I ask for compensation. I refused. They were very poor, apparently. Did the mom at least apologize to you? Like, say, hey, sorry. No, she did not. Oh my god. Fucking Georgians, dude. I don't even want to call them Georgians, to be honest. I don't believe these people are Georgians. I want to believe that Georgians are something better. Something better than what a lot of these people make it to be, you know? Like, I don't want to believe that Georgians are these, like, well, obviously there are people like that in this country, but I don't want to call them Georgians. Because I don't want Georgians to be that. So anyone who is like that, I don't regard them as Georgians. And this is important, by the way. You know why? We actually lost. The good side of Georgia actually lost. Well, at least at the previous elections. Because right now, by the way, we are technically speaking at war. We are at war with people that are indecent. And only one type of people will survive. It's either gonna be us or them. Either indecency will win or it's gonna be us. The decent Georgians. Can you be my teach? No. That she raised me well. It was an ego boost to 10. So you want to tell me you're egotistic? You coming in my chat with your huge ego? Girl. Girl, you better calm your tits. Dude, like, what is going on today, dude? I swear to God. I just wanted to come today, have a chill stream, just do some rat modeling. First I get one retard, now I'm getting a second retard. God bless you, Sopo, for actually being here. Because without you, I'll be going crazy, dude. I'm 17, not retarded. I feel like that's the same thing. I believe being 17 or retarded is the same thing. I took up most of the time. I didn't. It's fine. You can take up as much time as you want. Please, dude, what the fuck are you asking me, dude? What do you want? Are you actually brain dead? Hello? What the fuck do you mean teach you Blender? Are you high? What is wrong with you? God. Relax. Stop it. Get some help. Everyone's oh my god. My 3 brain cells talking in the chat right now, dude. It's literally my three brain cells talking in the chat. Why are you looking at me like that, bro? What am I supposed to do? Bro is literally losing brain cells. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Help. When my men don't pay me attention. Oh my god, dude. Wait, Sophia, aren't you like 20... What are you actually? 27? 28? 26? 27? 6? 7? Dude, I really want some hand tracking, dude. How the fuck do I get hand tracking? It would be so funny to have hand tracking on this model. I saw like a post on X with like somebody having hand tracking, but I don't remember. Nyan hand tracking. Taiko no Mujin drama. Oh. Well, I did hear it. I don't know the full extent of it, but I feel like one person that I agreed with most was actually, funnily enough, XQC. You're talking about like the like him cheating on his GF and shit like that, right? You know what I don't understand about that drama? Like, all of those females, right? They knew that he had a girlfriend, right? They all knew, right? Where is this, like, Western female solidarity and Western feminism that, like, women in the West talk about all the time? That, like, they're this, like, sisters and, like, they should, like, stand up for each other and all that shit. Meanwhile, whenever they're getting a chance to like talk to a relatively successful dude and potentially benefit from it from him in the future, they have no problem potentially ruining their relationship, right? Like, now that being said, I'm not trying to like say that like Saikuno is like some good guy in this shit, but like what surprises me is that all of these women basically, right, that were totally okay with flirting with him and all that shit because there was a potential for them to benefit from this situation. And the moment, whenever they realize that there is no chance for them to benefit from this anymore, right? They all pile on him and just start shitting on him. And that's exactly what happened. And this was actually made by XQC, and I 100% agree with that shit. 100% agree with that shit. They ruin relationship because if the man chooses them, they feel superior to the men's main girl. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was that or not, but again, like, this whole situation is not making anyone look good. Also, you know the funny part is, with all these like VTubers or whoever the fuck coming out and then shitting on him, this is not anything new. I've seen this a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It's always the same shit. It's always the same shit where like, it's not just like girls as well. It's like dudes do the same shit too, but it's mostly girls that like then come out with like tweet longers and shit like that because they want to garner sympathy from other people, and the best way to do that is obviously make like a tweet longer and then pity yourself and all that shit, right? So what it is like they know that like somebody's bad, right? And somebody's doing like some shady shit, but because they are benefiting from it, right? They're gonna stay with that dude, right? Be their friend or their content maker or whatever the fuck, basically, right? Because while they're benefiting from it, right, they will be with them. But the moment this dude is redundant, the moment this dude is not gonna like provide anything for these girls, they have no problem whatsoever throwing him into the fire, right? And just disposing of him. Because by doing that, they're also gaining a lot of sympathy and benefit, basically, right? So all of it is done for just the benefit of the people involved. That's it. And that's the shitty part. I absolutely fucking hate behavior like that. Again, this is not the first time it's happened. But the thing is, like, these dudes don't learn. And they just keep doing this shit. You would think after, like, years of, like, Twitch dramas and this type of behavior on this platform, like these dudes would actually learn not to do shit like this. But I guess, like, and this is already Saikuno's fault too. This is why Saikuno is at fault here. Because he was swayed by pussy. He wanted that VTuber pussy because he also thought there was a possibility of the VTuber pussy. Right? And then he went for it. So he's also at fault. Obviously. Fucking Saikuno, dude. The thing is, like, I actually don't like the dude at all. At all. I never liked him to begin with, and I don't like him right. I mean, well, it's not like, well, let's say like, it's not like I don't like him or like him. I just never care. The first time he started appearing, I was like, okay, cool. And that was it. I think what is too much though is like calling him a predator. It's like, this is just some adult shit. That's all there is. Like the dude wanted some pussy. He tried to like raise up some girls on the side, and that's it. But calling him a predator over that, like, Jesus Christ, dude. Also, like, weren't there like some DMs where like some girls were basically like acting fucking like actual fucking bums? Oh, like, I would like to go there, but I don't have money, unfortunately. And then this dumb motherfucker falls for shit like that. He's like, oh, wait, you don't have money? Oh, I can buy you some tickets if you want to. Like, yeah, what can I say? I'm a victim of that too myself. I did fall for shit like that too. Dude, you know the funny thing is, there was this one bitch that told me that her glasses were broken and she didn't have money for it, right? And like, and that's it, right? And I go like, oh, I can give you some money if you want to buy some glasses. And it was not a lot. It was like $50 or some shit like that. So I give this dumb bitch the $50. You know what she does with it? She buys alcohol with it and drinks with her friend. This dumb cunt, dude. I swear to God. You know the worst part is, you know how she returned that money to me after the fact? She manipulated some other dudes that were like my friends, by the way, at the time. They were my stream friends, right? He manipulated them so that they would pay for her. So there was this one specific dude that basically gave her money so that she would give that money to me. Dude, some women. I swear to God, some women. He told me to order some massive McDonald's for him. And like 50% extra. And he said, hey, like maybe you should buy this for me also, in a very condescending tone. What the fuck? And I was like, sure, we can eat it together. But he was like, no, it's for me and my friends. What the? I didn't know dudes did shit like that too. But like, I guess like in Georgia, that's possible. Me. Okay, I need like, I think I need like something here as well. Maybe a small bit. Yeah, like a small bit on this. How much cheese is on your schlonzo, miss? I wash it pretty frequently. I actually wash it after every time I go to the bathroom, funnily enough. Also, did you know that like oh, okay. I googled, is it okay to pee in the sink? And the thing is, that was an answer. So there's a public health inspector here. Can you piss in a sink? Sure. It connects to your sanitary sewer eventually and goes into the septic system. So it's fine, he says. But should you do this? No, you should not. You wash your dishes there. So the idea is that they mean the sink, as in like the kitchen sink. Do not pee in your kitchen sink, dude. I was gonna say that like, sometimes, alright, sometimes I do pee in the bathroom sink, alright? Bathroom, it's okay. It's okay to pee in the bathroom sink. Did you know that actually peeing in your bathroom sink is better than peeing in a toilet because you use less water? Not only that, you pee in a sink and then you wash your hands right away, dude. Right? And not only your hand, you can just wash your your dick at the same time. It's like great, dude. You know, the thing is like, sometimes you go pee and like that's great, but then like you don't really wash your dick, right? And like you might have like some pee smell, right? Like it's weird. Why do that? Pee in a sink, wash your dick, no pee smell. Great. You either piss in a sink or sink in a piss. God damn it, dude. Oh, okay, that's so funny. God damn it. How many people like hygiene? So yeah. What do you mean, dude? It's okay not in kitchen, in bathroom. It's okay to pee in a bathroom sink. It's fine. You don't wash your fucking like the dishes there, right? Dude, I bet your fucking boy. I bet your boy has peed in the fucking bathroom sink. Ask your boy. If he's around, ask him. Ask him. Ask him. Ask him. Be honest. To tell him. Ask him to be honest with you. Definitely my man. Ask him. Ask him if he has ever peed in a bathroom sink. Okay, when he's gonna wake up, ask him if he has ever done that. Not in kitchen. Like, obviously kitchen sink is fucking weird because you fucking like put your dishes there, so you would not want to do that. Every man has peed. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's strange to women because you can't just like put your fucking thing on the sink, you know? Don't you wash your face in a bathroom sink? Yeah, but like I don't put my face on the fucking the sink itself. And like when you pee in it, you obviously like water all of it, right? So like there's no pee left, so it like doesn't dry on it. Trying to make me look crazy here, dude. You guys are crazy. Some people do fill up the sink and wash like that. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Why would you say that? But no, I do not fill up my sink and wash my face there. No, fuck no. Cause like in bathroom sink, dude, I wash like, dude, like, why would you do that? That's so bad. You already brush your teeth and spit in there, so why the fuck would you do that? It's not even a pee issue. It's like a different issue at this point. You literally like spit in it. So why would you fill it up? Who's the weird one now? You're spitting in a sink, but I wish you were spitting in my... Put on a sink and let it get it yellow out over the year. No, dude, ew. Okay, I have to be honest with you. I know this is gonna be a little bit disgusting, but I'll say I have no shame. My father used to do that shit, dude. I fucking hated it so much. This motherfucker would come home drunk, and he would be so lazy to go and piss in a toilet. He would go in a bathroom, in a like we had like bathroom and the toilet room split basically. So he would go to bathroom specifically, pee in the sink, and the worst part was that it was like it would get yellow over years, and I would hate it so much. Plus, this motherfucker would never clean it. Cause like you have to clean off that shit, dude, but he would never fucking do that. Motherfucker, dude. HA speed but not pee is reason enough to think most people are fine with speed more so. No. Yeah, but you brushed your teeth, dude. We'll get to my boyfriend when we friends like to meet up. His house is like headquarters, and every time every man gets drunk. Guess what the problem is then? So they do pee in the sink, huh? Making me look crazy here and shit. Pee is more hygienic. If you'd rather have spit, that's just unreasonable. You know what? Let's ask Grok about this. What is more hygienic, pee or spit? Because I also know that like pee is actually hygienic. Like they even pee on like cuts or some shit like that, basically, to like desanitize it. What is more hygienic? Wait, how do you type hygienic? Hygienic. Pee or spit? Oh, it's hygienic. That's how it's typed. Pee is. Oh my. Okay, dude. Okay, look, motherfucker. Look. Pee, urine is generally more hygienic than spit in terms of microbial load and potential for spreading germs through neither is truly clean or set. You see? Pee is more hygienic. So this whole idea that like, oh, but like you wash your face in your sink. Yeah, you spit there though. Spit is worse than pee. With that logic, it's better to spit in a fucking toilet and then pee in your sink. You see, healthy urine from the bladder has very low bacterial count, often just trace amounts. Older medical thinking called it sterile, but modern testing shows it contains a small resident microbiome like low levels of lactobacillus or staphylococcus in healthy people. Still, the number are minimal compared to other bodily fluids. As it exits the body, urine can pick up some extra bacteria from the skin or urethra, but it starts out relatively low in microbes. It doesn't harbor the massive diverse population of bacteria that lives in the mouth. Is filling up the sink to wash their face, which I've never seen someone do. Right? Dude, I have never seen people. Well, I know people fill up sink to like wash their face, but then think about like how like it is very unhygienic because you brush your teeth and then spit in it. Not only that, like in bathroom sink, like I don't know, like I sometimes like wash my shoes, right? Because like where the fuck do you do that then? You don't do it in kitchen sink, right? Like if you're trying to like wash your shoes from like some dirt, right? Where the fuck do you do it? Because you would do it in bathroom sink, right? Like you get like a small sponge with like water, clean your shoes off, and then like squeeze it in the bathroom sink, right? Washing machine. Oh my god. Are you guys like rage baiting me right now? I swear to God, like you, I feel like you guys are fucking rage baiting me. I'm being rage baited, right? Please tell me that I'm just being rage baited, so I'm not angry at this shit, dude. This is ridiculous. This is like some ridiculous levels of fucking rage baiting. It's insane. Ufua, or I don't know, like swelling that builds up sometimes. Sun kids eyelids. Wait, what? Pupua. People do it in a washing. No, I get it. Like you would put your whole shoe in a washing machine sometimes. That's fine. I get it. But what I'm saying is like, look, let's say you have a tiny bit of dirt on your shoe, right? And you're trying to clean it off. How do you do it? You take a small sponge, put some water on it, right? And then you scrub your shoe to like get the dirt off, right? Yeah, but then like what do you do with that sponge? You don't throw it away, right? No, you take it and you squeeze it in a sink, right? That's already way more fucking unhygienic than piss. Because your shoe that you're walking outside in probably has way more fucking bacteria on it than your pee. So your peeing in a sink is technically speaking way more hygienic than anything else that you're doing in a bathroom sink. I watch bigger stuff like shoes in the shower. What other bigger stuff do you watch in your bathroom? Huh? Maybe your cock? God damn it, dude. Fucking Germans. He said, hey, dude. Who do you think I am, dude? Okay, I actually like this small hair bit, so I kind of want to do that. Guys, Goth gay or fanboy? Guys. Guys. I actually like how goth girls are... Well, they've been trendy for a while now, to be honest. But it seems like now they're hitting the mainstream media. So, like, everyone is more aware of it nowadays. Although they have been around for like a while now. I feel like upper levels of internet probably like... Or lower levels of internet probably for like the past like year. But now they're on the upper levels of internet. I have a goth friend, she's super duper. Wait, really? You have a goth friend? Yo, look. I have a buddy. He's Georgian, but he lives in Israel, okay? And he's actually looking for a goth GF. Do you have a picture of your goth friend? So you can send me so I can see? For my buddy, obviously. Because, like, there are some Georgian goth girls, like, I've seen, like, plenty of them outside. But, like, they're too young, dude. Oh, she's taken? Okay. I'm actually genuinely trying to get my, get that buddy a goth GF. Not even joking. She'll say no. Why? Because he's from Israel? Damn, that's pretty fucking anti-Semitic. He's actually Georgian, funnily enough. His father was Georgian. Don't put words in my mouth. I would never do that. We also would never rage bait you. Of course, I believe you. You see, I'm dumb enough to actually believe that, so... You know, my problem is I actually trust people very easily. Like, very easily I trust people. I'm not even joking. You might think I'm joking. I'm not joking at all. I have this unhealthy side. I'm not very cynical. I used to be very cynical, actually. I'm still cynical nowadays, but I'm not like closed off because of it, right? Because you know how like sometimes if people are cynical, they basically just do not interact with anyone. I do interact with people. Like, I don't care. I'm still a little bit cynical. But I also trust people very easily. Like, you might tell me a lie, I'll believe it. I'll actually believe it. Like, you might type something where it makes you look like a fucking idiot, I'll believe it. I'll believe that you're actually that dumb. So don't test me. Like, you type something dumb in my chat, I'm actually gonna believe that you're that fucking retarded. You slept next to me? Wait, is that Geeko? Wait, why the fuck are you on YouTube, Geeko? God damn it. So why is your name not Geeko, or at least something that he is like Geeko? Geeko-like. YouTube changed the way they oh yeah, this is why Sopo is like not Sopo. I just, dude, when you came in the chat, Sopo, you had this name. I was like, the Tilisma, right? And I was like, who the fuck is this? Especially when you greeted me in Georgian, I was like, who the fuck is this? But then the more you talked, I was like, oh, okay, I know who it is. It's Sopo. What the fuck? That's bad. That's just because of that cringe ass name for 20 years ago. German. Wait, German MC. Is that Minecraft? Minecraft D. No. Namer. I don't know how to fucking. What is that? Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab an apple. I'll be right back. Perfect.
Oh my god, it's German. MCD German. Oh my god. Nice one. Nice one, Gigo. Very nice. I like her nose. Big datas? No, not for this one. I already made models with big datas. Oh wait, I gotta show you this. I gotta show you this. Don't go, don't go. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you to all of you guys actually. You have to witness this. You have to witness this. I'm gonna flash his dick. Come on, man. That ain't cool. So why do my vertices snap together? You probably have this option on right here. The snap tool. Turn it off. Well, this is, I'm opening it up. I was opening Unity. You were talking about big datas, huh? Witness. Witness. Alright, witness. Oh my god, yes. Okay. Witness this now. I want you to witness this. Witness this. Are you witnessing it? Are you witnessing this? Okay, wait. Now I want you to witness one more thing. You ready? Witness this. The belly jiggle. It's the belly jiggle. I bet you didn't expect this. Look at this, dude. A belly jiggle, dude. Or a commission. This is not a commission, actually. There's gonna be another public sale model. Did I tell you what I draw? Yeah, you said like you draw like some furry shit. You can DM me, by the way. Alright. The next one, the belly jiggle. Nobody ever expects the belly jiggle. Okay, she needs teeth, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna make individual well, yeah, I'm not gonna make individual teeth, but I will make a line of like sharp teeth. Two front teeth only. Oh yeah, she's like a rat. I don't want to give her like super big like rodent teeth though. I really don't want to do that. Like kind of like semi sharp. Can the canine tooth be heart shaped? Huh? How does that happen? I can I don't know, I saw it online. The gums would come down, or what I saw was an indent in the top. You mean like in the gum, like it was basically coming out as like a heart? Not sure about that. Gonna go have a nice day. Yo, take care of yourself. Posted so many anime head tutorials. Would you consider posting a complete video guide on the anime body? By the way, your modeling style are too nice, Shanzo, sir, but I don't know why my vertice snaps. It's because you have the fucking snapping tool on, like right here, you see? It's this thing, so whenever you're moving your stuff, they're snapping, you see? Turn it off. Right here, the magnet button. Turn it off. Motherfucker, dude, I swear to God. The thing is, like, do I make the gums and then the teeth coming out, or do I straight up make the teeth? Cause like, if I make them with gums, that's more furry-like. If I just make teeth, that's more anime-like. But I also don't want to go too much into realism. Okay, let's do something here and we'll see like on the fly how it comes out, alright? So I don't like one thing, which is didn't like that, like the mouth part is like a little bit. No, I understand. Like, I can understand like how it's gonna look like, but it needs a gum. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Mm. Her canine are gonna be somewhere like here, right? Let's do 1 teeth, 2 teeth. Should I do like a 2 rodent teeth in the front? Okay, let's do like 2 rodent in the front, like here. 2, 3. 4th one, this is gonna be a canine here. This is gonna be a normal big one, and then the wide ones. It's gonna be 2 wide ones here, and another small one in the back. Let's see how this- let me think. What I enjoy creating. What I enjoy creating. I don't know what I enjoy doing. I enjoy creating anything that I like creating. There's no one thing. Yeah, Ozzy. You know what's funny, Ozzy? Right before you came here, there's this one Georgian girl that comes to my stream. And she was just saying that she has an Georgian Altushka friend. Oh! They're a bit small. I need...
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful. Discovery's core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions. Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbiter Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery Houston, trim to ATO. Nice to be in orbit. Beautiful, beautiful.
I feel like I'm overcomplicating this. Oh, that's gonna look weird if I do it like that. Actually, would it? Probably would. Please elaborate. Okay, so there is this one Georgian girl that comes to my stream from time to time. She makes like furry art herself. And she was telling me earlier how she knows like out of nowhere, I didn't even ask her. Did not even ask her. She goes like, I have this one Altushka friend. I mean, me being a good friend, obviously, I asked if this friend of hers, the Georgian Altushka, is single. To which she answered that she's not. High quality goods are sold for the shelves quickly. That's true. That is true. Cannot argue with that. It's already an improvement from literally every girl on this street being friendless except for their boyfriend. That is true. You know, the thing is, this might be like a sad thing to say for women specifically, but I actually think that like true female camaraderie does not exist. I have not seen it. Like, I have to see it to believe it, basically. But I have not seen it. Like, I have not seen, like, a true female camaraderie. As much as sad that might sound, I just have not. You know how like everyone always talks about toxic masculinity, but then nobody ever talks about toxic femininity? Oh yeah, the heart-shaped, right? You were talking about heart-shaped? Or somebody was in the chat that was talking about heart-shaped. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Let me try.
I mean, I'm not sure if it's gonna fit this model, to be honest. Like, maybe it's like fun or something else, but I don't want to do that. This actually works. From now on, every day is triceps and shoulders day. Oh no. Sausage arms? What are sausage arms? I have no idea what the fuck is sausage arms. I kind of want to make this leap like a little bit dent that way, but I don't want to add too much topology. Maybe I can afford adding a tiny bit more topology here.
Here we go. What I can do here is what? Oh, you're telling. Oh. But I feel just the tooth is like maybe small. I mean, tooth is small. Yeah, that's good. Big. Good. I'm not sure about the rest of the teeth, by the way, Dash, but oh, I guess I have to see on the model itself first. Actually, do I? Yeah, I think I connect this. Yeah, like that. Somehow every time I see a dude with a personal trainer in a gym, it's always some fat dude or scrawniest dude, and all the personal trainers look the same, slim, bald, and short for so strange. You see, like sometimes, whenever people come, like, you know how like sometimes people come here and they say like, hey, Shanzo, like, I don't know what the fuck to do, man. Like, what the fuck do I do, man? Like, I want to do 3D modeling, but like, I'm so lazy. What do I do? And I tell them, work out. Like I'm not even joking when I say that. Just go fucking work out. Because the thing is, like, if you do not know what the fuck to do in life, go work out. Because the worst case scenario, you're just gonna end up being a personal trainer for somebody, alright? And that's like hell a lot better than fucking doing nothing at all. Especially in our time and day when people get fat as fuck and they're lazy and they need personal trainers, alright? Because worst case scenario, you're gonna be somebody's trainer. Because people still like person to person interaction when it comes to shit like that. To like, when it comes to like being somebody's personal trainer and shit. Like, you don't know what the fuck to do. Work out. Okay, and then these are gonna be... HTML version. Well, you shouldn't worry about that. Now, do you? Aren't you supposed to taking care of your ass, bitch? It's good that they're training. Yeah, there you go. Did I notice? I'm sorry. Ah, it's fine. Look, we men, we need to lift each other up, alright? You doing whatever you're doing right now, you're exhibiting a female behavior, okay? This is what females do, okay? They shit on each other like, ooh, look at this bitch. Ooh, look at that bitch. Don't do that, okay? We cannot stoop to their level, alright? We are men. We are men. We need to stand up for each other and lift each other up. Okay, bitch? You wouldn't want your friend to shit talk you behind your back like that, right? And then don't shit talk other people. Yeah, only with your wife, by the way. You can only shit talk other people with your wife. Like, when you're gonna have a wife, you can shit talk whoever the fuck you want. That's actually the rule. I'm not even joking. You will know what I'm talking about. See, there will be time, and I pray for you. To Jesus specifically, I pray that you will also meet your partner for life. Because I want everyone to experience it. to have not just a wife by your side, but a person who you can call best friend. And once you're gonna experience that, you know what I'm talking about. And I believe that you will experience that because you deserve to be loved. Because we men, we deserve to be loved, dude. If not by other women, but at least other dudes, you know what I'm saying? At least. Shit, dude. Kiss the homie goodnight. Kiss the homie goodnight, dude. On the mouth. Not gay. You know how like bitches, what? Women, sorry. Women are not bitches. Sorry about that. Like women, dude. Women, dude. God bless you, dear friend. No, you. That's so hot, dude. Now it's hot, though. It's getting hot in here. Thanks for being man positive, dude. If not us, then who? If not us, then who? Also, fellow men. Fellow men. We need some boosts on our Discord server. So if you got any boosts, please boost if you got any boosts. This guy. Did people buy the NSF or SFA version so far? Okay, so you... So, here's the funny statistics on Bunny. I'm not gonna say how many of them sold, right? But... I'll say like a rough number, okay? Rough number. So, I know for a fact that there were some Safe for Work sales. I think it was like number was 2 or something like that. But the vast majority of sales, I would say like a good 99% were all NSFW. Like 99% of sales are NSFW. There were only... This number is like 99 is like inaccurate because for obvious reasons, because like using math then you would know like what the actual sales was, but like just 2 of them were safe for work. Just 2. But here's a good part about the Bunny sales. Oh, by the way, guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, go on my Jinxie or booth. We have a Bunny Mommy available right now for sale. Very good furry model. Next page is NSFW, can't show that. Purchase it, buy it. Very cool model. I've gotten so much praise for this model. I'm not even joking. Dude, I've gotten so much praise for this model. It's insane. The only negative things, you know what the only negative things that I've heard about this model or that I've gotten from other people is why didn't I add more functionality like face tracking, like the Jerry's face tracking, blah 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 blah, whatever the fuck it's called. That's literally the only negative thing that I received, and the reason behind this is because I didn't know how to do it. I will eventually add it on this model and the other furry models as well, though. It's not a hard like setup apparently, but yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I've gotten like the only negative things were basically model having some issues, which I fixed, by the way. And that was it. That was literally the only... Oh yeah, and then the NSFW part. There's this one guy, he's like from Netherlands. I'm not gonna say who it actually is. But he DMs me like on daily basis, just like shows me like some of the stuff that he does with the model. Like he made like the quest version of it and all that shit. And he was telling me yesterday how like... He was like, just today, he said 10 10 random people asked me where I got the model from. So there is definitely a market for models like this, basically. It seems like there definitely is a market for it. I mean, I'm perfectly happy about that, to be honest. Functional pussy, and they actually did. The same guy set up a SPS. You know what SPS is? Or I think it's called like SPS or some other shit. So it's basically like a system where it's like a penetration system. And the way it works is basically based on like how far a phallic object is away from your face or pussy or something else, or ass even. It uses the certain shape keys, basically. So the closer it is, well, you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, so I was saying earlier today that like I guess like I'm gonna officially just become a NSFW furry modeler. Well, I'm still gonna do like normal models if there's gonna be like commissions for it, but like as far as like me making sale models goes, yeah, I'm doing porn. I like it's pointless to do like cute models and all that shit. I'm just gonna do degenerate shit for furries and that's it. Fucking penetration system, cute models. The good stuff, you know what I'm saying? The good stuff. Another thing that I really liked was that I was getting so much feedback, like just general feedback, positive and negative. And that's what I liked. Remember like a while ago, I was going on this rant on stream how like 3D modeling in general is just such a thankless job where like you don't really get a lot of praise or anything like that. And I mean, as a 3D model or as an artist, right? Like why the fuck are you doing anything at all, right? If you're not for like a tiny bit of praise, right? Let's be fucking honest. Like anyone that says that like, oh, I'm doing this shit because like, oh, I just like enjoy it myself. Sure, but then why the fuck are you posting it, right? So if you're posting shit on the internet, obviously you're doing it for like a tiny bit of praise, right? And like some sort of feedback basically, right? And this feedback can be anything, positive and negative. So the amount of like positive and negative feedback I got with this model was like great. And I'm still getting it, honestly. I mean, right now I just fixed most of the stuff that people like reported to me. So like we're pretty much cool with it. I did undo certain things, like remember how like my butt bone was like attached to the leg, so that didn't work out, so I just switched to the normal thing. where it's just like the S bones are basically on its own. That works way better. That also makes it so that like panties are not clipping as much and shit like that, so it's all good now. So like things like that, basically. It just works out way better that way. And that was all through like people like reporting back to me and like telling me and giving me feedback. Yeah, great time, dude. Great time. A great time. I love constructive criticism. It's not even constructive. You know, the thing is, like, they were obviously giving me this criticism, again, positive and negative, because they paid for it. Right? So since they paid for it, they had to do it. But it was like an equal exchange. They get like a good model, I get good feedback, right? And that was the great part about it.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Are these teeth good for her? I'm not sure. It was like a required that they give feedback. No, not really. It's not really. It was a requirement, but more so that like the situation. I don't want to say forced, right? Because like not everyone DM'd me, obviously, right? But the situation required for both parties, being myself and the customer, to cooperate in order to like get a good product, right? From my side, the cooperation was that I had to like obviously fix the models, and from their side, the cooperation was that they were reporting that stuff to me. I think that's fine. What do you guys think about this teeth? I like the sharp teeth more, but I mean, obviously the shape keys are gonna make them actually like look good, right? In action and in motion. I mean, this jaw obviously opens up more. That's not the problem actually. How the fuck am I gonna do this jaw? I think I'm gonna open it like more like this. Maybe just like a tiny bit more. It's gonna be interesting. Alright. Let it be like that. You're like shark teeth until your boy bleeds. What does? Dude, why are you so cold? That's crazy. Hmm? Well, you got a vampire teeth surgery or whatever. Oh yeah, you know how you can do that? You basically go to a dentist, right? Any dentist, and you can basically like grow a like a tooth on your tooth. You know the shit that they use for like filling up your cavities? It's the same shit basically. You can like grow like teeth with that. The thing is, like, for most people, it's like a weird procedure, so somebody might not do it, but that's how you do it. If you want some sharp teeth, you just go to a dentist and you tell them to like get that shit for you, basically. I mean, even you can get it, Dash, if you want to. Oh, I'll take you. Who's that? I actually don't like the way she had it actually done in the video. It's one thing to have like a small canine teeth, but it's another thing to do like straight up, like she calls it vampire teeth basically. It's so sharp, bro. I know. What's she gonna do with the teeth, dude? Suck blood from your cock? What does? What? Where? Oh. Report it. Who has vampire teeth telling him about the accident? Wait, what? Oh. It's not bad, actually. I'll try to not overcomplicate it, and it should look good, actually. Ah. Yeah, that's good, actually. Alright, I'll keep it. With some textures, it should be good. Sorry, and I'm now a furry and a weeb. Not now, but a long time ago I became a weeb. And a fanboy. Oh no, I know who you are. Don't you also have like autism or something? Like a tiny bit? Aren't you a tiny bit acoustic? Tiny bit acoustic. You guess? You guess you have it or you have it? There's a huge difference between you guessing it and you actually having it. It's a huge deal, dude. That's a huge deal. I like that hair, actually. Oh yeah, you know what I want to make with this model too? I want to give her a tail that actually like comes out of her body. Like a rat tail, you know? Like a actual rat tail. And then as it comes out of her body, like from the back, right? I also want to do like some like small bits of like fur, basically. Like that, you know? But it's actually gonna come out from her body. Not just like attached, you know, like it usually is. So I want to make like a good base for this too. Rat base. Dude, any rat lovers in the chat? Any rat lovers? And I don't mean like in a sexual way. Actually, no, I mean sexual way too. Not like the small rats though. I'm talking about like furry rats. You like squirrels? Aye, same shit. You're sweating right now? Why? Is it hot? Is it getting hot in here? Oh, it's getting hot in here. For the bad words? How old are you, dude? Are you like 12? I'm not 12. Oh yeah. I don't believe you. I actually don't believe you. Then bye. Okay. Your mom? Dude, how old are you, dude? What the fuck? What is your mom doing near your PC? What's this music? I don't know, some like random ass weep music. I have no clue. I can link you a playlist if you want to. It's good and not terrible, yeah. Cute? You're calling me cute, dude? What the? You know, there's like a big ass adult ass man that's sitting behind this VTuber model, right? Okay, That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Sorry, I gotta ruin your immersion like this, but no. The name? Oh, it's not my pet. It's actually a. You know that cartoon called How to Train a Dragon? Basically, there was this meme like something like a year ago for a Year of a Dragon where somebody made like a funny animation of the toothless the dragon like doing like a dance, like a funny dance. And it was like at first like just a 2D animation, but I was like, I'll just make a 3D model out of it for New Year's, I think it was. I just made a 3D model out of it and like that's it. I did have it like removed from the screen, but then like a couple days ago somebody asked me to add it back, so I did. It's basically just the like a derpy version of the dragon is what it is. So it's my pet. Sure. Sure. You made it. Yeah, but like the idea is not mine. Like the character idea is not mine. Artistic integrity? Yeah. I ain't no stealer. I at least try not to be intentionally, at least. Angelica Fish, what up, dude? And I gotta be done. Gotta cook the food today. Alright, good shit. Alright, rest of it tomorrow, guys. Oh yeah, not bad so far. Gotta do textures though. Like, there's like a lot of shadows that I don't like that are just generated because of like matte cap, like the gray matte cap. So I actually want to really texture this so I can see like the actual pretty of this model. Prettiness. But yeah, I like the hair, the way it came out. Hair. Yeah, good stuff. Alright, rest of it tomorrow, guys. Anyways, thank you everyone for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream more or less. Actually thinking like maybe I should add like one more thing. Let me actually draw that. Like a small thingy right here, just to add like tiny bit of like work. Yeah, I need something. Alright, anyways, yeah, thank you everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream more or less. If you did, make sure to follow it. I'll be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow most likely I'm gonna be doing textures for this, most likely. Okay, so we'll see how it actually looks like. All right, links in the chat, check them out. Join our Discord. I post stream announcements there where I'm live. Follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky, and then also check out YouTube and Twitch. You can follow me there if you want to. Check out Booth, Gumroad, and Jinx. You can purchase some models there. As always, the bunny model is available for purchase. If you have any questions regarding it, please DM me on Discord. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. All right, take care everyone. Bye bye.